Netflix has become a hub for some of the most innovative and challenging television on the air today. With shows that push the boundaries of storytelling and challenge our perceptions of reality, it's no surprise that many viewers are drawn to these mind-bending shows. If you're a fan of complex and thought-provoking television, then you'll definitely want to check out these top shows on Netflix. They are perfect for anyone who loves to engage their brain and be challenged by what they're watching. From psychological thrillers to sci-fi dramas, there's something for everyone on this list.
We're not like any other family. We're different because of where we grew up. Hill House.
The Haunting of Hill House. Story about a family with 5 kids where their childhood experience of living in haunted house follows them to their adulthood, with good enough mystery need to be uncovered about their mother till the end. It's a genre-bending masterpiece. This show contains everything horror, mystery, thriller, intensity, gore, brutality, emotions, and a sort of humor and family values. Warning, this show is highly addictive, so be free from all your works and enter the world of this roller coaster haunted house situated on a hill.
Bodhi? Holy crap.
Locke and Key. Everything is really good in this show. Fun and just joyful to watch. The plot is new and original, quite entertaining and fun, very easy to follow. It revolves around some magical keys, which give people, non-adult ones, access to their dreams and wishes, or fairy tale stuff like that. They've created a very fun, loving story around this. It got magic, drama, even family and teen typical problems. The cast are just brilliantly chosen, great storyline, lots of suspense. I like the twists and turns throughout the episodes. Squid Game. Play children's games for money? Such an intriguing concept. This drama portrays desperate people literally putting their lives on the line for money. It also goes on to show that people will betray each other and go to any extent just to save themselves. Money does bring out the worst in us. Very great show. The plot is not predictable, which I find very intriguing. Not only does this show keep you hooked, but it has also made me sit back and ponder on societal interactions as a whole. Packed with mind-blowing scenes and became a worldwide sensation.
This is not a confession. It is a death threat.
Enough! Has Nick ever been violent?
It's a long way.
Clickbait. Clickbait explores the dark side of social media. In one thread of the story, a father goes missing only to appear in a viral video, holding a sign saying that he will die if the video receives 5 million views. Clickbait is a breath of fresh air. It's so good and well-paced that you will feel it in every way. As a result, I was on the edge of my seat at every turn while it took me on a crazy good ride. The twists kept me engaged completely. It was hard to take my eyes off of it. It's hard to find a good murder mystery that I can't figure out within a half part of viewing, and this one really got me. Definitely worth the watch. Alice in Borderland. This series follows the story of a group of friends who find themselves transported to a parallel world where they must compete in deadly games to survive. My lord. If I thought Season 1 was awesome, Season 2 is even more awesome. I love how every episode and every game managed to exceed my expectations. The games were creative, and the twist was amazing as well. I enjoyed every single episode, and I highly recommend this show to anyone who is obsessed with games and plot twists. Money Heist. The series traces 2 long-prepared heists led by the professor, one on the Royal Mint of Spain and one on the Bank of Spain. Money Heist, also known as La Casa de Papel, is a show which everyone has been talking about ever since it originally aired on Netflix. Money Heist is indeed the best series to start watching if you haven't yet, as one wouldn't just get addicted to it, but would also fall in love with all the individual characters due to their rock-solid performances.
Still have that in you?
I am not crazy! You really hate it! Some people call me crazy!
Russian Doll. The series follows Nadia Volvikov, a game developer who repeatedly dies and relives the same night in an ongoing time loop and tries to solve it. This show is amazingly mind-blowing, twisting fun. You never know where it's going to take, but you definitely want to go wherever it is taking you. I can't stop watching. I just love it. The characters are dynamic and quirky, and the actors are full of talent. Please, if you want a fun show that keeps you on the edge of your seat, this is a great show for you. The 7 Lives of Lea. It has an interesting premise of time loop, where the main character wakes up in a different person's body every day and returns back to her own the next day. And in between, she's trying to save an Arabic high schooler from getting killed about 30 years ago. This is a must-watch, gripping from start to finish. Time hopping, body swapping, crime solving, and 90s period piece all wrapped into one. But above all, it's a love story. Love for family, friends, life, and someone who doesn't even know you exist. Incredible acting, beautiful cinematography, and amazing plot. This is one of the best shows I've watched. True story. Kevin Hart, star in True Story. The gripping journey of 2 brothers entangled in a world of celebrity, crime, and lies. Truthfully, I found Kevin Hart's performance to be surprisingly excellent. It's not often you see a comedian play a harder role and commit to the role well. Kevin Hart played this serious role very well, and I believe it to be one of his best performances. If I Hadn't Met You. The show revolves around a man named Edward Marina, who loses his wife Elisa and their kids in a tragic car accident. Shortly after that, he encounters a mysterious woman named Dr. Everest, who gives him a chance to travel to alternate universes and try to find a world where his family can be saved. This is a slow to start, but stick with it because it's very good. A truly wonderful love story that spans time and universes. You can't help but believe in true love and soulmates after watching this. I was so sad to finish the series as I never wanted it to end.
You will be hunted. There's no more time. You need to run.
Sense8. There are times when you stumble upon something and you realize how you have missed such a gem. The series is set up about 8 people across the world who are connected to each other. They are connected in such a way that they can share each other's thoughts and actions, and through which they are trying to find who is trying to kill them all. The mysterious organization wants to find these 8 gifted people and get their scientific experiments carried out to destroy the world.
Dan, is everything good? You doing okay? You said that you've been seeing things up here. Mark.
Archive 81. Mamadou Athie stars as Dan, an archivist with a dark past, tasked by a mysterious wealthy benefactor to restore the footage of a filmmaker who disappeared among suspicious circumstances in the 90s. As he delves deeper and deeper into the videos, a tantalizing tale emerges, that of occult practices, mysterious societies, and psychological turmoil spanning timelines ranging from the roaring 20s to the 90s, as well as present day. A perfect blend of horror, mind-bending thrills, and unexpected twists and tricks, the series is sure to whet the appetite of almost every type of viewer for the entirety of its 8 episodes.
This is some multi-reality brain magic shit.
I don't know what's real and what's not.
Maniac. Maniac are a 10-episode series about a schizophrenic played by Jonah Hill and a depressed drug addict played by Emma Stone, ending up in a psychological experiment. One of the most authentic and creative shows I have ever seen. It is crazy, far-sighted, trippy, but mostly it's wholesome. The show ends perfectly, and it's the most unpredictable show I have ever seen. Beautiful acting by Jonah Hill and Emma Stone. The show is a must-watch for anyone who wants something different.
I believe in love at first sight.
No real words?
You is an amazing piece of work which you shouldn't miss. A causal start actually took me forward with a roller coaster ride of 4 seasons. Joe Goldberg. The anti-hero is so lovable, and the plot bends you towards the aura of the psychological meanderings of the protagonist. Whoever you are, or whatever you had been through, you would reserve a portion of love for this anti-hero. Penn Badgley has really nailed it with his sarcastic diction, lousy eyes, and perfect idiosyncrasies within his role. It's highly thrilling and will keep you at the edge of the seat, and by the time you finish each season, you would be falling in love with our protagonist, Joe, more and more. the OA, a young woman who returns home after a 7-year disappearance. Her sudden return is not the only miraculous occurrence. Everyone is shocked to learn that she is no longer blind. This show is brilliant, thought-provoking, and dives you into a deep storyline that's hard to stop thinking about. There's really amazing characters and intertwining storylines. The creators have insanely beautiful imaginations, and it is quite the ride getting to watch their story unfold. The more times I've watched it, the more details I've picked up, and the better understanding I have of the complicated multiverse they've created.
I'm Louise, your secretary.
It's nice to meet you.
Behind her eyes. I was bored on a Sunday afternoon, and I was searching for good short shows on Netflix. I browsed through some, and I looked at their reviews here on Google. All of them were bad, expect this one. It had a 4.4 rating, so I thought I'd watch it. I imagined it to be a romantic, erotic story of a woman and her boss, as I had only read the overviews, but this thing is something else. It is just so beautiful, so elegantly played out, so eloquent and mysterious. The flow of this show is magical. Hours felt like minutes watching this. The acting is absolutely phenomenal, 10 out of 10. The twists are insane. This is in my list for the greatest shows I've ever watched. Trust me, watch this.
They were mean to robots and then robots killed them.
Love, Death, and Robot. Graphic violence, unabashed nudity, mature content, cyberpunk, supernatural worlds, and unconventional animation. Welcome to Love, Death, and Robots. This 3 seasons anthology web animated series from Netflix is raw, bleak, unapologetic, and visionary at the same time. All the stories keep you guessing till the end and then gut punch you with a twist when you least expect it. Some stories leave a stronger impression than others, but overall, it's an unrivaled visual experience. Altered Carbon. Set in a future where consciousness is digitized and stored, a prisoner returns to life in a new body and must solve a mind-bending murder to win his freedom. By far the best series Netflix had come up with. Absolutely incredible visuals. The storyline is deep and grabs you. It's violent and erotic, and there are so many levels that makes this show worth watching. First season is the best, but the second season is still incredible. The acting is solid, and I said it before, is ultra-violent, and there are some very difficult scenes to watch. Trust me, give this show a shot.
We're genuinely empathetic as a species. We don't actually really want to kill each other.
Gotcha.
Black Mirror. Black Mirror is an extraordinary anthology series that has captivated viewers with its thought-provoking narratives and incisive commentary on the modern human condition. Each episode stands as a testament to the brilliance of its creators, showcasing their astute understanding of technology's profound impact on society. Dark. The main theme of the story includes time travel paradox, fourth dimension, and parallel universe. It's completely outstanding and one of the best web series I have ever seen. All 3 seasons, from start to end, never failed to make me excited. Every episode of this series was full of twists and turns. I love it because the writer, and obviously the director, is very successful to carry the suspense on from season 1 to 3, and the end explaining is very logical. I know some people will say it's too complicated, but if you watch all the episodes attentively and don't miss any details, it will be truly amazing for you. And there are 20 mind-blowing shows you can stream on Netflix. Thanks for watching.